Hi, campers. How does it get any better than this? Say hi in the chat if you are here. And what would it take for me to be able to read this from that far away? I wonder if, no, that doesn't work. Anyway, hi guys. I see you all coming on. Hey, Isla, how are you? Isla, Isla, isn't it? It's my niece, not my cousin. Okay. How does it get any better than that? Hey, Leanne, welcome. Hey, Kim. How much fun can we have today, guys? So I have got a few bits laid out for you. Let me just change to the right screen. There we go. So I have a few bits laid out for you that you guys can choose from as to what you want me to paint on today. So I have got, let me have a look. I've got a 8x8 canvas, an 8x10 canvas, a little single record, or a serving paddle. You guys call. What are we painting on today? You let me know. Tell me in the chat. How about that? Hey, Janice. Hey, Karen. Hey, Roxy. Hey, Kathy. My memory. What would it take for it to be even better, Isla? Hey, Amy. Hi, Tara. Hey, Cherie. Thank you. Hey, Ramona. Hey, Marion. Oh, all my friends are here. How did I get so lucky? Hey, Jan. Leanne says paddle. Roxy says 8x10. Stacy, Cherie, and Ramona all say paddle. We're heading towards the paddle, guys. Come on, keep those votes rolling in while I start stacking up the colours. Let's see, we've got gold, yellow ochre, some bits of those ones left. Got some cerulean blue, bit of grass green. I mixed up some Payne's grey, vermilion orange, crimson red, phthalo blue, ultramarine blue, burnt sienna, yellow, and I haven't made up any turquoise, sorry. Let's just turn that way so you guys can see me. Paddle, paddle, record, paddle, small paddle over the record. We could, you know what we could do? We could leave the hole unblocked and sit this on top of the record and pour and see what pours through it. How much fun would that be? Did I have a nice birthday? I had a fantastic birthday, thank you. Everyone kept saying, are we going out for dinner? Which is our normal thing to do for dinner. And I said, nope. My desire for my birthday is for my family to have their bars run. Access bars is a hands-on, de-stress, let go of all the crap stuff process that I teach and is taught all around the world. And it just takes the stress and that out of my world, out of my family's world. And I had noticed that it started to build up in the kids' lives. So their gift to me was to have their bars run. So we all sat down, watched a movie and ran bars, and it was awesome. Best gift ever. Morning, Stacey from Australia. Hey, Rebecca. I love watching your videos. I enjoy your goofiness. I'm goofy. Yay! How does Goofy talk? Can't remember. I keep going. Anytime I think of Goofy, I go to talk like Shaggy. Ramona says that would be cool. Aya says go for it. Hey, Andrea. Hey, Carol. Hey, Mary. A ring pour through the record onto the paddle. Oh, you guys. How much paint are we going to need for that? Crikey bee. Okay. Payne's grey, blue, and gold. That's kind of what I did with that spin it till it works. Somebody scored a really good deal on that. Whoever you are, you scored a good deal. I set up the auction incorrectly. It was supposed to be for a week, and that one I only set up for a day. So somebody scored that one for $2 plus shipping. So if you want to check out the birthday specials going on at the moment, there's the link. I have Dollar Reserve auctions, and if you guys go on there, you'll recognize that there's even one on there you haven't seen the video for yet. I was supposed to post it last night, and I ran out of time, and it's edited, but you'll see it soon. So you can have a sneak peek. All right, so we're doing a ring pour through the record onto the paddle. So far, I only have Payne's grey, blue, and gold. It's very similar to Let's Spin It, but that was turquoise, Payne's grey, and gold. Hey, Elka. Hey, Sherry. Deborah. Hey, Michelle. Love your work. Thank you. Gold, blues, and burnt sienna. So we're going for gold. Gold. Get rid of these two stretch canvases because they're not, nobody loves them, or one person loves them. And magenta. I have crimson. I suppose that's sort of magenta. Okay. Gold. Do we want some white in there as well? I think so. Somewhere. Okay. So, burnt sienna or Payne's grey, burnt sienna or Payne's grey. Burnt sienna is actually getting thing. Cerulean blue and ultramarine. All right. Are we putting silicon in these guys? I mixed up some iridescent medium too. Should we make some of them sparkly? Sparkly? Oh. That'll do. Yeah, is Doug here? Because we're not going to do the paddle if Doug's not here. There's no point doing a paddle without Doug. Good call, Andrea. Oh, that's fun, Mary. I do like that idea. Hey, Angie. Welcome, first time watcher from Wellsford. Whoop, whoop. Oh, hold on. Is that Wellsford, New Zealand? Because I think there's Wellsford somewhere else in the world too. Tell me, Angie, are you a Kiwi, darling? Green looks good. Oh, bling them up. Yeah, bling them up. Add iridescent to the sienna. Oh, that's a great idea. All right, bring it on. I like that one. So we're going to have sparkly burnt sienna and gold, and then ultramarine and cerulean blue. Just wondering. Is there a brightness that we need? I have found that with this Droid Cam app, I tend not to be able to get quite the brightness that I get on my normal camera. Yes, by Walkwith. Yay! Oh, I knew that. How does it get any better? Kiwis on board. Whoop, whoop. Awesome. Bring it on. Oh, I'm heading up your way-ish. I'm coming to Whangarei in June. I'm going to teach a 4-day foundation class up there. So that kind of heading in your direction. Just not quite far enough. Hey, Jill from Virginia. Long Beach, California. No matter what you paint or what colors, it will be beautiful. Oh, thank you, Kim. Hey, Melissa. Hey, Cara. Tried some of your techniques and they turned out really well. Awesome. Carry on working while you're reading, Michelle. I just came in and 46 people here and only 4 thumbs up. Oh, come on, guys. Huh. How's it getting any better than that? Oh, my God, I am so grateful to all of you who have been checking out the that dipping one I did. We've hit 60,000 views in 5 days on that video. I'm like, oh, how does it get better than that? What else is possible? Super grateful, and very, very grateful to all of you who have learned how to pay me without paying me cash. Just by watching 30 seconds of the video before or during a video gives the content creator payment. If you skip it before 30 seconds, they don't get paid. So there you go, guys. So very grateful. Looks like this month might be a good month. I'll pass your street. Really? Oh my God. Message me. I have to come visit. Come paint with you. How much fun could we have? Oh, no, you're not allowed that much fun, Angie. Guys, honestly, I love traveling and I love visiting and I love teaching classes all over the world. So, yeah, let's see what else is possible. Not just acrylic pouring. Most of you know I teach access consciousness classes. So if that sounds at all appealing, let me know. All right, so do I go through Wellsford to get to Whangarei? I always thought Wellsford and Walkwith were above Whangarei. Oh well, I'm getting a geography lesson while we talk. How does it get any better than that? Plastic everywhere. What would it take for that to change? I'm happy for it to be biodegradable plastic, but this stuff that doesn't go away annoys me. All right. I'm not sure how this burnt sienna will spark. We'll see. We'll see. It's too thick now. Come to Ireland, says Arla. Arla from Ireland. I know there's no R in Isla, but it just had to be said. Yes. Well, I have family in the UK. In fact, all my family except for my mother and my father. Well, Dad's dead now, but my mother and my sister are in the UK. So I will definitely be heading in your direction at some point in the next couple of years. I would love to come to Ireland. That would be cool. Come to Minnesota. Yay! You have a quilting studio, Andy. Wicked. Awesome. That's better. What is it? What is what? Access consciousness? Google it. accessu.co.nz is my access website. Brighton. Yay! I love Brighton. It took me a minute to work out what you just said, Isla. BMSL, and then it clicked. I'm so used to you guys being so goody two-shoes. I am so good on this channel. You just don't believe how much I don't say. Sometimes I get to the end of a video and my tongue is bleeding from biting it. No, not that bad, but you sound like Karen when you laugh. Do I now? Karen who? Minnesota, but not in winter. Good point. Hey, Joni. Are you going to Makers Central? It is at the IEC. I'm not coming to the UK this year. Sorry, darling. What is Makers Central anyway? It's all content creators. Carrie on reading, Michelle. Nah. It is all content creators and makers of all sorts get together and have an awesome show. That sounds like fun. Thank you, Stan. And no, I won't take my top off. There is actually quite a few access consciousness peeps in Ireland, my darling. So message me and I can put you in contact with people if you're interested. One of my favorite people in the world, Rachel, lives in Ireland. She is awesome. I adore her. Now, how are we going to make this hang over this? I believe it needs to be up. Let's get onto some creation magic. This is where you shouldn't look what I'm doing if you're squeamish, because I'm not wearing gloves. I don't. I agree in safety. But wearing Teflon gloves or whatever somebody recommended one time, I think is insane. Actually, this is going to be too high, isn't it? I actually only want it a little bit high. What else could I put it on? I don't want it to be a long drop. We're not camping. Sorry, guys. If you're squirmish, look away. I'll tell you when I stop cutting. Oh, this is not straight at all. My record's going to be wonky. Willy Wonka wonky. No, going sideways. Sorry, I'm not reading comments right now. I'm concentrating. There we go. Okay. Scissors. Okay, guys, one thing I would really love for you guys to look at the possibility of is when there's a troll, ignore them. Just don't give them any energy. All they're looking to do is to create trauma and drama and upset. And when you bite, it feeds their crap. So just ignore the trolls. What if they came to troll and got no response? And that goes for on Facebook and all over. Please just ask yourself, what do I desire in the world? And ignore the crap. Ignore the assholes. Andrea, you have me in stereo. Is that my fault or you? Do you have your phone and your... That's sitting better. All right. Thank you, Tracy. Oh, okay, it was you. It wasn't me. Awesome. I'm glad I'm not like got two audios going or something silly like that. Okay. Right, let's get this color thing happening. We're going to need a reasonable amount of paint. And just so happens the other day I bought a new jug. I bought it to do some resin, which I haven't sat down to do yet. So I've got myself a little jug. Got a 7-inch diameter, so 7 by 7 is 7 7s are 49. And then this is a, where's my thingy? 9-inch diameter, so 9 9s are 81. 81 and 49 is 130. So that would be that much. So guys, those of you that aren't listening, aren't aware, there's a rough estimate guide for the amount of paint you need. It's based on the amount of resin you need for resining something, and it's the number of square inches divided by 30 gives you the number of fluid ounces, but a fluid ounce is 30 milliliters. So because you divide it by 30, just don't divide it by 30, which makes it a lot easier, and measure in mils. That's my thing. So even though they're round, I've just gone pretended each of these is square. So you've got 7 by 7 is 49, plus 9 by 9 is 81. So 49 plus 81 is 130. I'm going to ramp it up a bit, and I'm going to use probably 150, 160 mils. And I'm going to get the dust out of the inside. Hallelujah. Do 140 cabs. 140 cabochons. Yep, righto. 144 cabs. Right, okay. Do 140 means I've got some left over to do cabochons. I understand you now. Oh, hold on. I'm just going to put some plastic down. If we're going to play cabochons, we better not lose it all to the paper. When you go shopping and they give you plastic bags, give them another lease on life. Oh, I like this bag. Go look at this. Degradable. Woohoo! That makes me happy. Gordon Harris Art and Graphics Store are using biodegradable bags. Happy Mickey. Happy, 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 happy. Right, so we have Ding dong, the match is dead. Okay. Jug. Can you see that? Jug. Yay! Welcome to pouring, Leisha. Yes, watching videos is brilliant. Maths is easy when you learn how to use a calculator, Ramona. Awesome. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's fall in love. So we are using cerulean blue, ultramarine, now for those of you, I've had a number of people messaging me recently saying, I don't get cells. The two things that I would highly recommend that you look at if you're not getting cells is how thick is your paint and how much are you stirring the silicone in. The more you, oh, there's not much gold in there, guys. The more you stir your silicone in, the more you will end up with tiny, 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 tiny little cells. Hubbies are useful calculators too. Yes, mine is very. I've got two videos. If you go to my page, I've got a playlist, and on that, in those playlists, there, one of them is experiments, and in there you'll find how the thickness of your paint affects your cells and how much stirring the silicone into the paint affects the cells. And you know, when you're watching other people's videos, and mine included, just check out what their when they hold their stick up and allow it to dribble out, have a look how thick it is, and then try and duplicate that. See, my white is quite thick actually, probably a little bit thicker than I would normally have it. And one of those little squeeze bottles like I just used with a tiny little twist top, sauce bottles that have a twist top to open, gives you a controllable amount of water. Janice, going to New Zealand in a few months, hoping to connect with other artists. Yahoo! Where are you going? Come visit me. I'm in Rotorua. Yeah. Let's see if I can layer, because I've never been very good at layering. I tend to end up doing dirty paws when I try and layer. The other thing I've had lots and lots of questions about is this stuff. It's a bit dirty at the moment, sorry. It is Durex Play Perfect Glide. And it'll be in the chemist near the condoms. It's the pink and black one. The green one is not the same stuff. And the reason I use this, somewhere in here, it has ingredients. There it is. And the ingredients say dimethicone. Now, there are hair products out there, hair oils and stuff like that, that also have dimethicone in them, along with other stuff. And I need more blue in there. So dimethicone tends to make the best cells. Silicon, such as WD-40 silicon or CRC silicon, like this one. Show it here, it's easier. That is also does pretty good cells. I did a video testing different silicons. Please check that one out. That's in the experiments playlist as well. I try and pronounce names correctly. I'm glad I got it right. Yay, Sharon does great resin work. Awesome. Go watch Sharon's channel too. Yeah, there are people that have perfected the combinations of cells to get cells with it tends to be what I found with getting cells without using silicon. And I'm just gonna be a little bit naughty. To get cells without silicon is a bit of a science. And so if you want to try and perfect that science, I think it comes down to knowing the specific gravity of your paint. See, this is starting to dribble in. And yeah, specific gravity of the paint definitely makes a huge difference. And you've got to layer them in the right orders so that they come up through and go down through and all of that sort of thing. See you, Cherie. Now, Isla, TC means take care, I'm guessing. The camera is backwards. Oh. Yeah. How do I change that? I think I changed. Oh, I know how to do it. Oh. Let me. Droid cam, audio, droid cams. That one. And then right click, transform, flip, horizontal. Okay. So tell me now, is my writing the right way around? Because it looks the wrong way around to me. So let me know, is that correct? And I'll carry on with the paint. Hug. Okay, we're up to 150 mils there. It's the right way. Whoop, whoop. All right. My t-shirt's still backwards though, isn't it? Hello from the Netherlands. Woohoo! The Netherlands is in the house. All right. So I'm going to start off by pouring a little bit of brown around the place. So for those of you who have just recently joined us, I have a paddle and a record, and the record does not have a piece of tape across the hole. So the target is to try and get the paint to pour through. Let's zoom in a little bit. And I don't know how well this is going to work. So spiral pour is the target, and I'm going to try and do it round the outside of the hole. I've got lumps in here. That's not cool. Ooh, that's a huge lump. Gotta go. Whereas you tidy up and you can't find things. You ever have that problem? Eek. All right, we've got a lot of brown. I'm guessing we're going to get some of that going over the outside. Oh, what's that plug hole effect? Woohoo! I'm going to stop there. Okay. Now, what I need is something to put that on. That will block the hole. And hold it up. I don't want to lose any more paint off through the hole. Oh, you know what? I could have poured it through. Oh, that would have been cool. I could have sat the record on top of the strainer. That would have been cool. So Kim, normally with the whenever I pour any record, I tape the back. If you're meaning something like this, where it's got these holes as well as that hole, see how it's got, you can see through that. If that's what you're talking about, I have a plan for that coming to a video near you. So yes, I have a plan for that. Stay tuned. Maybe next video. Yes. Right. So we've got the record sitting over here. And then let's zoom back in and see what we can create with this, because this is looking quite funky sitting there on its own. So what I am going to do, oh, it's escaping. It's escaping. I don't know whether I want to just leave it to escape now. All right. So if you're lifting off and you don't want it to drip out, always have something to slide underneath to catch it. Sometimes it drips, sometimes it doesn't, but oh, I'm liking the way these colors are merged. Can you guys see that? See if I can. It's kind of got that blurry, blendy, yum, yum, yum. All right. I'm just going to wash my hands. Okay. I'm wondering if we're going to get much gold in this one, because there's a lot of gold in the record. So let's see. Should I torch it first? Yeah, I'm going to torch it first. Another question that I've had from people about the torch and what sort of torch it is. This one is just from a coin save, dollar store type place. And it's just a cheap creme brulee torch. And the purpose of this is to bring the silicone up. Just slightly warms the paint and brings the silicone up. Let's do the record too. Pops any air bubbles as well. That's always handy, so you don't end up with giant holes in your paint when it dries. Ooh, that's funky. Zoom you goes in on that. Can you see that dotted line around there? Oh, sorry. Oops, too close. Ah! Check out that dotted line, that curve. That is cool. Anyway, we'll just let that one sit. Zoom back out and go back over here. Now, some of you are noticing there's a delay between what you see me doing up in the corner and what's actually happening down here. And that's because there's a 2-meter USB cable between my phone and the computer. So it's just a latency problem. I can't fix that. Yep, heavy duty duct tape across the back. Or even parcel tape, like, you know, any sort of thick tape, wide tape, I mean. Wide, not thick. Will do the job to fill up the holes. I use just, like, on the normal holes, I just normally use, like, little skinny tape. You know what I'm talking about. But clear tape's really good because then you can still see if you're wanting to keep the back. The other option is Duracell, this stuff, the book covering stuff. That stuff is, you know, cut a circle the size of your label and just cover the entire label on the back. That keeps that protected. And or cover the whole thing, up to you. Right, we have cell action. Let's get back to the paddle. Knick, knack, paddywhack, give a dog a bone. The soul man comes rolling home. There's another chunky bit. Told you there was chunks in there, didn't I? I don't understand this, Paul. Okay, so Lily, what we did was we took a small record, suspended it over the pedal, and then did a spiral pour on the small record. And without, because the small record didn't have the hole covered, and just suspended the record, and it drained through. So we've done 2 pours in one. How's it getting any better than that? I am loving this. This is so pretty. That looks like the inside of a shell, because you've got the lines, the wiggly lines. So I'm trying actually to not have it run over the edges. I know that's going to be a bit of a talent and capacity if I can get it to do that. You're going, why? Just let it run over. I'm like, oh, I want it to be like this. Thanks, Lily. See ya. Ooh, watching one point and nearly let it go over the other point. Sorry, guys. Here we go. All right. I'm happy with that. Knick, knack, paddywhack, give a dog a bone. The soapman came rolling home. Just a little bit more. There we go. I'm going to leave that at that because that looks cool. I like that. Hi, Eliza. Welcome. Yes, I'm loving the blue too. You don't want to, okay, so Kim, if you don't want to have any trace of the hole after the paint has been poured, you're going to need to actually fill the hole with something that will dry solid. So I would look at doing perhaps something like put the tape across the back as we suggested, but then put a drop of resin or epoxy glue in and fill that hole and then sand it down flat before painting, putting the paint on, because your paint will fill it up, but then once it's dry, it will then sit, like the dryness, it sinks in. You'll always see that hole. The other option is once it's finished drying, then resin it and fill the hole up so you've got a flat surface. You'll still see a little bit of hole, but it's not a dent in the physical painting. Does that make sense? I hope that helps. Yes, using a piece of wood's much easier. Go to my other channel, DIY, give it a try. And there's a video on how to make a circle jig for a router, and that would work. You can also make that same jig exactly the same for a jigsaw. You're not going to get such a perfect cut, but you will get a round cut. So, or buy them. They're out there. Good idea, Ramona. I love blues, gold, and brown. This looks cool. Thank you, Kelly. Ultrasound twins. Yes, I see what you mean. There is a bit of gold in the brown, and there's a little bit of gold here, and a little bit of gold in that cell there, but there's not a lot of gold in this one. But in this one, there is. That's an interesting point of view, Lily. I didn't have that problem at all with my other one. This was poured exactly the same way. I have going to resin that today. But yeah, some air bubbling, yes. see if we can. It's definitely some air bubbling, a little bit more than I would normally get, but not much. And there's definitely some lines from the bamboo surface, but I didn't get any crazing at all. So that was fun, that one. I like that one. Two-part epoxy putty. Yeah, that would do. Any form of hard putty that is then paintable, you could fill your record hole with. Hey, Kay, welcome to your first live. Woohoo! Yep, slices of dowel. That you're going to end up with the end of the dowel, because dowel, like the end of dowel is the end grain of the wood, which is always going to be like a lumpy, unless you get a hard wood doweling. You're still going to end up with some lumpy bits. Sorry guys, we're throwing around ideas on, if you've just joined us, we're throwing around ideas on how to fill up the hole in the record so that once it's dry, it's flat. Building acrylic cork with a cork gun. That's a good idea, as long as it's paintable. Hot glue, yep. Oh, that's a good idea, Andrea. Covering the end grain of the dowel wood with fingernail polish, great idea. Yes, totally. Cool, cool, cool. You guys are awesome. So how does it get better than this? And that's the sort of questions that you guys can ask on the Acrylic Pouring for Fun Facebook group. The gift that you all be on that group, I'm so grateful. I've never met such a huge group of people with so much kindness in their world. Yes, we've had a few trolls come through, but, you know, hey, we had a troll come through earlier in this chat. Like, they show up. They post crap. Don't respond to them. Just report them. I guarantee that I check all reported stuff at least twice a day, morning and night. I try and do it as often as I can. I run 3 businesses from home, so give me a break, guys. And hey, if there is somebody that's sort of like in the States, Europe area that would love to help me be admin on there, I would be really, really grateful, so that there's somebody on both sides of the world, time zones, stuff like that. Because if someone posts it just as I'm going to bed and then it's like 8 hours later before I even wake up. Hey, Camille. So if you'd like to be admin on that group and you have been a regular contributor, please message me. I would love to have a chat with you, and we'll see what we can create. What else? What else? What else? All right. So I am going to leave these and let them dry, and I will show them to you in another video. And we will see what magic shows up, how much more gold shows up in this one. I would love it. As I say, you can actually see the gold, just sort of like little cellular swirls of gold, just sort of hints of it in around here. But there's not much gold in this one. A lot more gold in this one. Merci, Annie. And super grateful you're here. Très bien. Can I zoom in on them a little bit? I can. Let me just get the camera down. It might be a bit wobbly. Close your eyes. And let's keep the cable out of the way, because this is going to be, so can you see what I mean by those little flecks of gold there? Just little bits. And this is what those lines do. This spiral pour, gotta love it. And there's our bubbers in the womb. I'm not going to be able to unsee that. Thank you. And there's our 2 cells with gold in them. That's it. That's it, guys. That's the total content of gold. I've got a bug in there. Bug off. I have to get that out. Oh, talking of bugs, yesterday I walked past our pool and there's like this whole swarm. They must have been in a cult and drunk the Kool-Aid or something. They're just, OMG, they're just like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of bugs dead on the surface of my pool. So weird. Get this little line of dots. I just can't believe that is so cool. I just love it. Those are, they look like they've been added later with a pen. So amazing. Not so much cells happening in here, but lots more gold. I almost want to sell it as a set. Sort of mount this on a wooden block on the back, so it sits away from the wall, and that's your base. And it has a hook hanging down that you then hang the paddle from, and you have it hanging in your kitchen. So like that. And then you can get the paddle down and use it. And how cool would that be? I like that idea. Thank you, guys. Will these be up in your shop for sale? Yes, they will. At some point. I'm really, really bad at getting my stuff up on my shop. I apologize, guys. They will be for sale. They will not be in the dollar auctions because I will resin them. Because if this is going to be used, it needs to be resined. So probably for the set, you'd probably be looking at around about 150 New Zealand dollars plus postage. So 150 New Zealand is about 100 American, roughly. 75 British pound. Sorry, that's 72 I know off by heart. Australian dollars is pretty close to New Zealand. So there we go, guys. That was fun. Thank you for pushing me beyond what I've done before. And yes, I think a second one, probably on a, I do have another paddle. I could do another paddle set. Absolutely. And I think I'll use that strainer, plug strainer. I need to stop using aluminium deodorant again. Crikey. How does it get any better than this? Yes, the silicone I use is, Tracy says, it's Durex Play Perfect Glide, and it is a personal lubricant. So be near the condoms, if that explains it a bit more. But anything with dimethicone in it will give you cells. The less other stuff in there, the better. So there are some hair oils that have There's a coconut one, I think, that has dimethicone in it, and that does well. This one is 100% dimethicone, which means it's 100% man-made, which means it doesn't degrade as badly as stuff that has natural oil in it. I've been told by somebody when I did a video where I compared this and coconut oil and olive oil, and somebody posted on there, and I'm very grateful when you guys share your knowledge on my videos in the comments. It's so cool. And they said that after several months, natural oils like coconut and olive oil start to degrade and become. Doug, you're back! Yay! I knew that if I did a paddle, Doug would turn up. Come on, really? Honestly. So yeah, the natural oils start to break down and cause damage to the painting. So she recommended not to use them. So there you go. There's her feedback. Look at all this love you're receiving, Doug. You see? How does it get any better than that? Perfect glide for the bedroom with the paddle. Exactly. How does it get better? What else is possible? All right, Ramona, I'm going to go too. So have an amazing day, guys. How much fun can you have, even if you're not painting? How much fun can you have? And remember, if you get stressed, ask, who does it belong to? And if it's yours, then keep calm and pour paint. T-shirts available now online. I'm actually going to be releasing a new T-shirt soon. It is under construction. So if you guys are keen to get a T-shirt, hey Twinkle, you came too. Everyone's showing up late. Did you guys just get the times wrong? How cold is too cold to paint? When the paint's frozen would be my answer on that. It's never too cold to paint. It can be, if your room is too cold, the paint, the water content in your paint can actually ice and create interesting responses. And hey, how much fun could you have exploring that? But what I've found in the middle of winter here is if I don't have the heater going, it can take 5 or 6 days for the painting to dry. And we don't get snow. We get some pretty cold frosts, but we don't get snow. Yes, Christina, you're brilliant. It would make an amazing looking pendulum clock. What a cool idea. Wicked. I love you. Oh, how does it get better than that? See, artists unite and create greater. Good night, Marianne. Sleep well. Doug says, sorry, I was in a counselling session trying not to be so normal. Oops, weird. No, you got it right the first time. If you're trying to be normal, you're trying to be something that doesn't exist. So there you go. That's my gift to you all. Stop trying to be normal. Normal is a lie. It does not exist. Suddenly realized I've got paint sitting here in my jug. That's just wrong. You guys can go. I'm just going to play with this paint. I'll turn it off when I finish. So if you want to stay and chat to me, you're more than welcome. But I'm going to see what I can get out of this. Cabochon time in the city. Ooh, yummy. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Nom, 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 nom. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. No cells. You guys started talking about cold. The rain is coming. I hope everyone in Australia is doing okay. There's some hurricane stuff been happening. We're apparently getting it this weekend, which is not a good idea. Okay, can I ask you guys? Big loves, Doug. Can I ask you guys just to contribute, and all you have to do is say yes or no, but just contribute to the weather being phenomenally good for an outdoor market on Sunday, please. This Sunday is Rotorua's Art in the Park. It is the biggest art and craft thing in New Zealand, in Rotorua, and it looks like it's clearing, but any contribution we can all be to having a good day for it on Sunday. Please, 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 can we have a contribution? Ready? 1, 2, 3. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Doing a reverse rain dance for you. Thank you, Isla. All right, what am I going to do with this, guys? You know what? I don't like it as it is. I like it like that. Oops, where's my stick? Twiddly-dee, twiddly-doo. My shirt's become a painting shirt. I've worn it so much that it's got that whole stretched and weird look about it. It's okay. Not my favorite. Now, people have been asking me if they can buy my cabochons unmounted, so just as cabochons. I'm totally happy for you guys to buy them that way, and they'll be definitely cheaper than mounted. I just, just have a contact me and let's have a conversation about what you're wanting to do with them. The paint glass adhesion is not a permanent thing. They are so you need to be aware of that, and obviously if I have to resin the back of them so that they are safe to use, there will be an extra cost compared to if I just send them to you just painted. You say, thank you very much for the stick trick. Well, somebody on one of these live stream videos actually shared that that's what they do. And I went, oh, I'll steal that idea. Thank you very much. So I have somebody, and my apologies to whoever it was, but I have somebody else to thank for that. That was not my idea, not my invention. But I'm very, very grateful that I have it. It makes things a lot easier. Of course I play. Wouldn't be me if I didn't play, would it? Where's the stick? So I just put a drop of silicone in there. Trying not to melt this plastic. Nah, not doing it. Not doing it for me. Oh, okay, diamond glaze on the back of your cabochons, and you do the wire weaving with it. It has held up so far. Cool. Diamond glaze is kind of a bit like a resin, isn't it? From my memory, I've never... Okay, I will look into it. Maybe that's what I can use my Amazon affiliate monies for. Super grateful for all of you that use the links in the description below my videos to buy your stuff on Amazon. I get like 4% of your spend. That's their advertising budget. And you don't pay any extra, but they pay me for sending you to them. So I get to buy my cabochons and stuff with that money. So very grateful. I plan to dip some square cabs as a tile border. Oh, that's cool. Oh, so diamond glaze is water soluble. Yeah. Okay. Cool. What else is possible? Always looking at other options. So once again, guys, I adore you all. Thank you for coming to play with me. And go check out the... Where did I put it? Nah! There it is. The birthday auctions. Dollar Reserve. There's the last lot are up there. And the other thing is, if you are watching this and going, I wish I'd known you were going live, then sign up to my email group. That is literally just for exactly that, telling you when I'm going live. So if you sign up to that, then you will get to know the day before. That's really easy. And the other thing, guys, if you are interested, I've been promising for a while that I'll do a 20,000 subscribers class, like the 1,000 and 5,000 ones that are in the description. I am going to be doing that next Wednesday. So that would be... It'll be a bit late for you Americans, but the recordings will be available. And it is on how to price your work. So many of us go, oh, well, I could never charge more than what so-and-so down the road is charging, or so-and-so down the road is charging this much, and oh, I'm just not worth that much. So this class is going to be about clearing all that crap out of the way and letting you and your work do the pricing of what's going to actually be a contribution to you and a contribution to the person who's buying it. So there you go, guys. How much fun can you have? And come and join us on that. That is, how do you find that one? That one is accessu.co.nz/how to price, all one word. I hope that made sense. Let me write that down for you. So, accessu. Oh, how to price. There we go, guys. So that is a little bit different. It's not a painting video. It is a consciousness clearing, creating greater, having fun with paint, money and stuff kind of class. So as the rain comes down, I'm going to say adieu to you and you and you. And what else is possible, guys? How much fun can we all have? And from rainy Rotorua, I love you. Bye-bye.